Welcome back to Interview with a Friend. My name is Paul Coleman. Special guest here today. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
My name is Amir, and I've been in Kuwait quite a long time, back and forth.
Alright. So, you said back and forth, like, name some places you've been before.
Well, I'm from the UK originally, but I moved to Texas when I was a kid, and I grew up there for a few years. And I first moved to Kuwait in '97, and I was here in Kuwait from that point till I was 18. When I left for university, I was in Canada for a bit, then I went to study in the UK. And when I graduated in 2014, I came out here to work as an engineer.
Okay, so your degree is in engineering then?
Yeah, I'm originally a mechanical and petroleum engineer, but as most people my age probably know, stepping out into the job market at about that time was like walking to a really good house party when the cops show up.
So, I take it when you got out, you didn't find like a really good job like right off the bat, or?
No, I was lucky that I had family based out here, so I was able to find something that kept me going.
Yeah.
And it was a good experience being out here. I worked here for about 2 years before me and my family left and went back to the UK. Then I worked as an engineer in the UK for a bit, for a university, then for a private company. Then I got a job out here working in finance.
Okay, nice. Kind of, I don't know, is that a big transition between going through engineering to jump into financing and stuff like that? Is that, or is it somewhat similar?
Oh no, in most ways they're completely different things.
Yeah.
But a large part of being an engineer is thinking you know everything, and a large part of finance is talking like you know everything.
Oh my goodness. That's probably true too. That's probably true.
So in many ways now, a lot of engineers move into finance because we've got the perfect personality for it.
Personality's way heavy in some jobs, that's true. So what are some of your hobbies? Give me three major hobbies that you do.
I do, back in the UK, I used to do boxing a lot and rock climbing.
Okay.
Since moving out here, I've been a bit more lazy. I've gotten back into gaming and going to the cinema and just meeting up with people I haven't seen in a while.
Yeah. Okay. So you said boxing. You
Yeah.
ever do any like official boxing matches or just sparring and?
No, I just used to train. I started training at university and I did it more just as a hobby.
Okay.
It was a great thing. It's a great thing. Again, it's a great way to start thinking on your feet and acting, because you can be training and training and training for weeks and think, yeah, you're good, you're the shit. Then you step in a sparring ring with someone and it all boils down to, are you going to move, are you going to act?
There's a reaction, right? Reaction time. That's true, that's true. So, since you've been back in Kuwait, how much has changed? I mean, do you see a development with Kuwait over time that you've been here and in and out?
Oh, definitely. When I first moved to Kuwait, there was nothing past the 6th Ring Road.
Okay.
Like, it was straight up desert. So it's been interesting seeing areas such as Fintassigale and Mahbula pop up.
Oh yeah.
And in the couple of years that I went out for university and came back, there was a huge construction boom as well. And so I came back and took a look at the skyline and I was like, where the hell am I?
Where did all these buildings come from, right?
Yeah.
So, you've traveled. Let's talk about some of the women, right? So, when you go to these different countries and you talk to these different women, like what's it like? You think? Tell me about some of the UK women, some of the personalities that you met out there. That are consistent among them.
In the UK, I suppose it's more of a regional thing. I'm from the north in the UK.
Okay.
So I'm originally from Manchester and I've lived in Sheffield. And up in the north, everyone's quite friendly. It's very easy to sit down on a bus stop and start chatting with people. You go to a club, meet some mates and start chatting people up.
Okay.
However, you go down to the south, like London. I think I made eye contact with someone in London once and they just took off running.
It's
a bit like comparing New York and the Midwest.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, some places. I guess if you look at like LA and San Diego, you know, if you go down to San Diego, I think the San Diego people are more open, more friendly to meet than in LA. LA people are there really about their business. So
yeah, I think that's more different from people who live in really big cities and people who live in small ones, a bit more laid back.
Yeah, could be. So shopping. Are you a shopper?
Not that much. Normally, when I come out here, I'm given a little shopping list of families. So it's like, I want you to pick up this, pick up that, pick up this. Yeah. And so I end up coming back with about 10 kilos more luggage than when I set off.
Oh my goodness. So you bringing back what do they call them? Souvenirs.
For some people, friends of mine haven't been out here who want like fridge magnets or camels. Camels are really popular. The big one though is Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms. You guys take that for granted back in the States.
Oh, there's like so much food which is like standard in America, like Velveeta cheese, which outside is seen as like this magical, strange. What the hell is this?
Velveeta cheese and Lucky Charms.
It's like they've heard so much about it, they want to try it.
Yeah. Velveeta cheese is the bomb though.
Mm.
So, video games.
Video games, I'm really into old school shooters like the Doom and Wolfenstein.
Okay.
I got really hooked into the new ones when they come out. Last video game I properly binged was Witcher 3 and the Total War games.
Lost a couple of days on those.
Oh yeah.
Everybody does. Some
Weeks on
games
Witcher.
do that to you. Alright, so now that we've talked about some of those things, let's talk about some of your personal goals. What goals do you have? Like what are you trying to do? Short term. What are you trying to do?
To be honest, I've never really been a good person for planning.
Yeah.
I'm one of those, I think everyone does it, they go through university, working hard there and thinking they've got this great plan. By the time they're 28, they're going to have a house, they're going to be married, they're going to be in this great job. And then they hit the real world and it's like, what the hell is this? Like everything goes crazy. To be honest, I didn't actually plan on ever coming out to the Middle East again.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was a shock when I got a job out here and I was like, why the fuck not? Let's see what happens. So I've settled into a new job. I've got some ideas of a career goal of the stage I want to reach in the next year or two. But otherwise, I'm just here for the laugh, to be honest.
Just got here. Give me time, right? Alright, so let's talk about music. What kind of music are you into?
I'm into loads of things. I'm quite heavy into my rock, my metal, punk, that sort of stuff.
Okay.
Like a few bits of rap, a few bits of R&B. One thing about Kuwait, which I missed, I didn't realise how much I missed it till I moved back, is there's no live music out here. Or there'll be like parties and people have it in their houses, but you won't have big concerts.
No big concerts, no live bands, all stuff like that. That's not happening.
So when I went back to the UK, I think I went to at least one gig every 2 weeks, even if it was just like a local bar or something, just for the live music. So I didn't realise how much I missed that.
True. Alright. So it's really hot here in Kuwait. So you a swimmer, you go jet skiing, scuba. I mean, what are you doing? You jumping on yachts and stuff? What are you doing out here?
Doing yachts a few times out here, that's always good fun. You get on a big yacht with a load of mates, you go just far off the beach, off from the beach that no one sees you, and then you can go have a good goddamn party.
Get out the door.
I've done scuba diving before. Scuba diving here is alright, the visibility is not very good, but there's a few sweet places to dive I've been. Most of the places I've lived have had pools, and especially this time of year, in the weekend, you're either indoors, in a car, or in a pool.
Too hot for anything else. So, recommend some restaurants here in Kuwait for people who have just got here or are coming here, they should eat at or try.
Well, if you're coming from the UK, you come here, you get this huge culture shock of all these places, like I said, American things that you've heard of, never actually seen. So, if you're from the UK, first thing to hit up's got to be Cheesecake Factory. If you're coming in from the States and you want to try something more local, there's a great place near the Marina Mall called Suela, which does like very traditional Kuwaiti food, and that stuff is maybe one of the best places I know out here. It's one of those you go there and you eat and you don't need to eat for like 2-3 days after.
Oh wow. So they got any buffets here? I'm curious. I don't think I've ever seen any places like all you can eat, you pay 1 set fee, you go in, you eat all you want.
Oh yeah, my favourite ones, if you like a good Friday brunch, not the Dubai brunch, but for the Kuwait version, there's one called the Sultan Centre restaurant out near Kuwait City.
Okay.
That was a pretty good brunch in the afternoon. There's another place, I'm going to have to pull it up now, there's a great all-you-can-eat Japanese place, again, just up in Kuwait City on the coast.
Good sushi.
Quite good sushi.
Can't turn down good sushi.
Oh no, out here, Japanese food is surprisingly cheap considering how high-end it is.
I'll keep that in mind. Alright, it's time for those 5 random questions.
5 random questions.
You ready?
Yep.
All right. Sucking and succotash. Who's that a line from?
That's Sylvester the cat.
That is true. All right. Ding, ding, ding. Got one. All right. Let's see. Adi, that's all, folks. Who's that from?
What?
Adi, that's all, folks.
Porky Pig.
Yep, that's two. He's doing good. Cowabunga.
I've heard that in a few places. Can't think.
So name all of them then.
No, it's one of those things like, wait, who's that you?
It's on the tip of your tongue, can't get it? Alright, how about this one? Be very, very quiet.
Elmer Fudd.
There it is. Alright, and then one last one. Who should it be? You know what? I'm gonna give you a different one. I'm gonna give you a special one. Here we go. If you were jumping off a bridge, you had a choice to go skydiving, base jumping, or bungee cord jumping, or whatever you call it. Which one would you do? Base jumping, skydiving, or bungee cord jump? Which one would you do?
I'm actually planning on going skydiving next January.
You gonna go in the one in Dubai, or you gonna do it? They got one here.
Yeah, there's one here.
Okay.
So I'm planning on doing it just here, just because it's easy to go to. There's one in Dubai which I kept saying I had to go to, but never got around to doing.
Yeah.
If I'm in Dubai for brunch, I'll probably try to do it there.
So I'm curious. Is it just because that one's available, or that's the one you want to do? You want to do skydiving?
I want to do it. It's one of those things which I keep saying I'll get around to do, but like I said, I'm bad at planning. So it's one of those things I'll probably wake up one morning and be like, yeah, let's just go do it today.
Yeah, I'm gonna go jump out of the building today. Let's do
Yeah.
it. Oh, one last thing. Have you done the Kiki challenge yet?
I have not.
Oh man. Hey, stay tuned, guys. That's the next one. We're gonna bring him back. He's gonna have to do the Kiki challenge. All right, Amir, I appreciate you being here today, and thank you for being here with me. And guys, that's it for me. We're gonna turn over to Amir's moment.
Moving out as an expat is something most people see as a huge jump, and to be honest, it is. Not many people can look around and see where they're living, their community, places that they've built up for so many years, and then just lift up and go to somewhere completely new. It's a huge shock to a lot of people, and I think you have to be a little bit crazy to even consider doing it. But once you're out here, you realise you're surrounded by lots of other people who are that same sort of crazy. In many ways, it's like resetting who you are and what sort of people you're around. So it's a great experience, and you're meeting a lot of new and interesting people. And wherever you go in the world, Kuwait, Middle East, Asia, Africa, Europe, wherever you live, it's all about the people you have around you and the people you meet, and that kind of bases how much you enjoy where you are.